Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome to the BeanGirls Podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness.
Like,
it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
We've been talking about having a podcast for a lot of months.
For forever.
Over a year. So.
Like, for it to be real here is, like, mad surreal.
It's crazy. And a lot of people have been asking, like, what we're going to talk about. Like, what are our topics? Like, da-da-da. What are we going to talk about, Jim?
I think we're going to talk about everything and then some. What's new, what's old, and everything in between.
No, that's the most perfect way to put it.
But let's start with, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So recently, we're no stranger to a social media scandal. And recently, we've had our fair share of social media scandals. Yes. So let's get into Monkeybar Gate.
Okay.
Let's jump right in.
I'm a little nervous to tell this story. I'm like on the fence about whether I want to like keep like beating a dead horse or not. But after I say this, I'm gonna put it to bed. It's done after this. Monkeybar Gate was crazy, and I never. If you don't know what Monkeybar Gate is, it's essentially I was using the monkey bars at my gym. This girl came and blocked me. I wasn't sure in the moment if she was there first or if I got there first. Like, I wasn't sure. I was locked into what I was doing. So when I watched it back, I had initially posted it on my close friends. And when I posted it on my close friends, everybody was like swiping up like, oh my God, like what the fuck? Like, I didn't really think it was that deep at first.
I know. I remember the moment,
Girl,
inception.
I didn't think it was that deep. So I just posted it, whatever. The next day, I'm like, fuck it. I'm posting it on TikTok.
Period.
On TikTok, I got a little bit of, girl, la 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 la.
Like,
I love TikTok. I'm posting any and everything on TikTok.
And as you should.
Posted on TikTok. It got probably like 1 million views. I'm like, I'm posting on Instagram. At this point, I was like, fuck this bitch.
Oh, keep it cute, keep it cute.
Keep classy. I was like, you know what? Like, she had already said her choice words.
Yeah.
When I had posted it on TikTok, like, she had found the TikTok. And she commented something under it. And at first, I was like, what are you doing here, Bianca?
Yeah.
Like, as a kiki, like, I'm still trying to kiki with her. But I don't know, like, from her POV, I'm trying to think. Like, and it's easy for me to say because I've already experienced the situation. Like, if I saw myself on that like type of video, like would I like,
and the video's going viral,
would I spaz? And I blocked your face out.
And you blocked her face out. And no one told her to come to the front. I'm sorry, that's the truth. Like, nobody told you to raise your hand and say it was me. And like, if I think about if I was on the other side, would I have ignored it? Would I have came to the front and be like, yeah, it's me?
I think I would have said, oh my goodness, girl, I didn't see you. Like, a kiki, this is not funny. I think I would have kikied about it, and probably the group chat would have been like, oh my God, this bitch is fucking great. Like, whatever. But I think initially, like, at least like publicly, like I didn't think it was malicious. Like me saying that she was dumb in the video too. I was like, oh my gosh. And I also remember somebody else had told me this like a long time ago, like, oh, like, cause I'd be asking people like, are you dumb? Like, and he was like, oh my God, like I take offense to that. So I remember one other person telling me that they take offense to me asking, rhetorical questions like, are you dumb? But I didn't think she was gonna take offense to it. She started saying crazy things about me, insinuating that I was like trans and I was a man, calling me Mr.
Yeah.
And talking about my top, saying that my top wasn't fitted. And I'm like, girl, I did not come for your looks. I wasn't even looking at your looks. I wasn't even focused on your looks. But if you want to talk about looks, we can compare looks.
Yeah.
So I started going off because she was like having all these stories about me. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was posting bad stories about me, and I'm like, what the hell?
And then also her friends and her family started.
Everybody's chiming in. I said, hold on, you're not the only one with friends and family.
Because we showed out under that post. I'll
Girl,
say that much.
Let me come and gather all my cousins and all my friends. Like, what?
So I would ask you, looking back on that situation now, would you have handled it the same way? And what was kind of the aftermath of it for you?
See, even like up until recently, I struggled with like, should I take the video down? Like, should I leave it up? Like, it's good engagement. Should I take it down? I feel bad that they was eating her up in those comments.
Yeah.
I do feel bad because it's hard. Like, oh my God, having 10,000 random strangers
share their opinion.
Up, like going to your profile, calling your job. I said, whoa, guys, calm down. But it was out of my hands at that point.
And I do think to some degree you weren't responsible. And to some degree, while it was on your platform, I guess some would say, if the cards played out how they did.
And I agree. Yeah. I think I'm gonna leave it at I agree because it was crazy. But speaking of controversies, you had a more recent controversy. Mine was back in May.
Oh my gosh.
I saw today that you posted a TikTok.
I know.
And maybe we can insert the TikTok.
Maybe.
You posted a TikTok.
Yes.
Talking about someone else, I presume. You had seen a video when you were joining in on the conversation, saying that if you don't wear your natural hair, you hate yourself. Period. Period. Please give me that is where the conversation starts and stops. Okay. And then you added a bit of commentary and a bit of nuance. So please share.
Okay, so the original creator was basically saying, and it was kind of a call out, saying if you do not want to wear your natural hair ever, then a degree of that is self-hatred. And that was her original point on the video. I was scrolling through social media and I kept seeing a bunch of takes of people attacking her and saying like, you know, your point lacks nuance and, you know, there's people with different conditions and all these other takes. So I was like, let me join in on the conversation. And I made a video that basically stated, we have to be real about the situation. And while her delivery might not have been the most gentle, I think it was real and it was honest. Like, if you have an aversion, and that's exactly what I said in my video, if you have an aversion to wearing your natural hair, I do think there's something there we have to explore. And I don't think it's just as okay as like, I don't have to like my hair, let me hate my hair in peace. And I don't think when people like respond to videos of people calling out other Black women, and I don't think that it's necessarily a call out, but a call into a conversation about natural hair and politics and identities and the way we present ourselves. And because when we don't love ourselves and when we don't love our natural hair, it doesn't just end at us. It ends up in our children. It ends up in our literature. It ends up in what we allow to happen to us and about it. So I don't think it's such a closed conversation as everyone tried to make it seem like she was attacking people. Maybe her delivery wasn't nice, but I don't think she was attacking anybody. And I think it's something we should talk about. So how do you feel?
I hear and feel those same ways, honestly, because I feel like it was the delivery that people don't like, and people are going to use the delivery as an excuse
every time
to negate what the person's actually saying.
Every time.
But I feel like also like sometimes a lot of Black women just get so triggered on like about like people policing their hair and making like statements like, oh, if you don't wear your natural hair, you hate yourself. I feel like that conversation in itself, it went viral because people wanted it to go viral. People were like sharing their opinions, X, Y, and Z. But there are hundreds of creators that show you how to embrace wearing your natural hair, showing you different styles that you can wear with your natural hair. Like, people aren't following them because they don't want to.
Yeah.
And if that's the case, just say that and stop trying to, like
disguise it as something else.
Because at the end of the day, like, we've all had problems with our natural hair as Black women. Like, we all have to come to a point and figure out, okay, this is the day I'm going to figure it out.
This is like, the day that I decide no mas. No mas.
I just want to go with my hair out.
And you know, the original creator made a follow-up video, and this is kind of also a point I was debating in my comments with folks. And they're like, well, what's your point? And they're like, part of your point of saying like, oh, if we have to explore and can't just accept the fact it's like, oh, just because I don't never want to wear my natural hair doesn't mean I have a problem with it. Maybe it does. And that doesn't identify specifically what your problem is or where it comes from. And people say I'm lacking nuance in my take, but to that I say I'm very well educated. I understand how Black women's hair is policed. I understand how hair is survival. If you grow up in an all-white town and straightening your hair helps you assimilate and fit in better in your environment, that's your survival. It's not just about, oh, I want to be a white girl. I want to conform to a beauty standard. I understand that completely, but also part of that's being Black. And either way, they're going to persecute you for that same reason. So you either conform to the standard or you don't. And one day you have to decide, either I'm going to love myself or I'm not. And I don't want to even say love myself, because I know that is triggering a lot of people too. I don't even necessarily think causation equals or correlation equals causation. I think that you can have a problem and have some issues around your hair, and it doesn't mean you're the most self-hating person in the world, but it does mean something's there. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Like something is definitely there. And I think like
in the 1950s, they was wearing straight hair, perms, hot comb to the gods, and they was hosing them down and sicking the dogs on us. We was in formal dress, and it never mattered. Like, it doesn't make a difference. And I do think at some point we have to say, okay, like, this is self-hate. This is something that we're being taught to in society, and it's being reinforced in society. And I get that. And I get that it's easier to conform, but I think that's the kind of call into the conversation. Is like, let's talk about that.
Yeah. But you know, they say you gotta admit it first. But a lot of people, it's like, and it's not that black and white either. Of course, there's different cases and stuff, and people are gonna say like, but it's like, you know who you are. It's like,
and can we be real that we know those people who just hate their hair? Like, can we be real? Like, and even like when I was talking to my friend about it, like, we have to be real. Like, some of you just hate your hair, and that's okay. And I would rather you just be real about it than disguise it under natural hair is too much work. It takes too long to do. My hair is so hard to do. I never have time. Just say you don't want to learn and you don't want to do it. And I was saying, like, and there's women in my comments talking about their journeys with their natural hair and saying, like, I'm not saying you have to wear it 24/7, but one girl was like, I used to not be able to even, in between hairstyles, wear my natural hair. I had to book my appointment the second I took out my braids. There was no comfortability in that time in between. We know so many people like that, who the next style has to be in because they don't want to deal with their natural hair, or they don't know how to, or they're not comfortable for wearing it for that amount of time. And obviously that doesn't directly equal self-hatred, but it's coming from a place that is not self-love, and like kind of the opposite of what you think is self-hatred. You know what I mean? Like, it's a trigger word to get the conversation going.
Yeah, but it's like at the same time, like, that's why it's like these conversations, like, they fall on deaf ears. Like, that's why I'm just like, oh my goodness, like, the girls know who they are, and I'm not even gonna say it's the girls that be so triggered in the comments, because you know, people just be commenting to comments sometimes. Like, I be commenting everywhere, but the girls know.
I'm a comment warrior.
I would argue that the girls who know that who they are staying silent on the subject,
and that's real.
Like,
but that brings me to the next point, is like, how do you feel about, because a lot of comments I was also getting was like, why do you care? And I think right now there's kind of a general apathy in society towards like having an opinion about things, or like, why should people care? Do you feel like you agree with that, or have you noticed that, and what's your take on it?
I have noticed it, but I feel like I don't know if I've noticed it more as recently or if it's just always been this way, but I feel like people are just like, I don't know what like it is. It's so dark and twisted to me. Like, people are so confined in their own little bubbles that they don't give a fuck about what anybody else has got going on. Like, they don't care about how society is moving outside of their own like personal lives. A lot of people are like that. Like, they do not care about what's going on, like societally, politically, like anything that's going on outside of their own personal lives. And I feel like that reflects in like the TikTok comments. But I also saw this thing too, which I want to know how you feel about. Like, it says that like you'll see different comments based on the type of comments that you interact with. Like, so if you're always seeing like messy comments, you're probably always interacting.
They tried it.
With messy ass comments.
They tried it.
So I'm like,
No, I don't think that. But I do believe in, like, part of that is we have custom made for you pages and algorithm that the app wants us to stay on it as long as possible. So it's going to show us the content that it knows that we like to keep us on it. So we have custom made things that reinforce what we already like and what we already think. like me and my friend were kind of talking about this the other day, is like you used to have like kind of a more general culture. Now everything's niche. Everyone has their own For You page. Like no one watches all the same movies. Remember when a movie would come out and like everybody would watch it? Now we don't have to watch anything we really don't want to. We just individually select everything that we watch. We go on our social media and it's an algorithm custom made to everything that we do. It's kind of like people should have empathy and they should think outside themselves, but like they don't have to. So why would they?
Yeah.
What's the benefit when I can just scroll and watch everything that's suggested to me and catered to me based on all the data they have and everything I've watched that's just perfect, made to reinforce what I already think. That's where we're at. Like, it's trying times.
No, and it's like you try to think that like you can ever like beat that type of system and you're smarter and you're functioning on social media better, and it's like,
and I'm just as complicit.
No, like they have you in that same trap.
We're in the same trap.
Like,
and we're just aware of it.
And it's just like, I'm okay with that. Yeah. And it's like, that is something also to.
And part of it is like, you also don't have really a choice. Like, that's kind of.
If you want to be on the app, that's what it's going to be.
Yeah. And that's like the world. Like, that's where pop culture, that's where shared culture, that's where they take place. It's crazy how now, if you're off social media, you're almost like more isolated than if you're on it.
Yeah. You don't know what's happening.
Yeah. When there was a time where it was the opposite. When you were off social media, you were more engaged, like in the real world. Yeah.
So crazy. I love social media though. Like
I love social
media. My For You page is the key.
Can we check our hours or screen time?
It's bad. And you know I have the screen time limited, and I'd be like, ignore.
I do not have a screen time limit, and oh my god, mine is bad. But guys, in my defense, before we get into this, I watch TikTok story times all day long, so the videos are long. Like my phone has to be open long. How do I find it? I can search screen time.
Yeah, in your settings. Mine is terrible.
Oh my gosh, I bet it. Like, are we doing for TikTok specific?
I'm scared.
I know yours is not worse than mine.
It's really bad.
Are we doing for today, or let's do the?
I don't understand how this works.
What's the daily average?
That's what I'm like. I don't understand.
My daily average is really bad. Like, I don't even know how it could be that possible.
No, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Mine is more than
a normal day.
It's more than normal day. Mine is more than a normal day. Like, no, this is not right. Wait, please share yours.
Mine is 22 hours. And 47 minutes.
You're worse than me. You're worse than me. Mine is 15 hours and 42 minutes.
I'm like, this can't be right.
No. this can't.
No, I'm chronically online. No, I'm like 22 hours. Like, I sleep a good.
This is my daily average. How can that be?
Like, I don't understand.
This is making shit up.
No, this is literally making shit up.
No, it has to be.
I don't understand.
Is this denial?
22 hours and 47 minutes. Oh.
Not on TikTok, though. Like, YouTube, I can understand that.
No, but I don't know, guys.
That's so weird. How many hours are in a week? Does anybody know off the top of their head? How many hours are in a week? That should be some basic math. 24 times 7.
Times 7?
2 seconds more on your phone.
Yeah.
My head is banging.
168. I spend at least 2 days out of the week on average on TikTok. When you put it like that, dang, put the phones down. Cut the internet off.
Put the phones down, but I've been putting my phone down. So
no, I do too, so I don't understand
what that meant. But it must have meant weekly.
But speaking of putting your phone down, what are some ways that you practice mindfulness?
Oh my gosh. I go on walks. Which I still like listen to podcasts and stuff on my walks. Like if one of my favorite YouTubers or something like goes live or like drops a podcast, then I'll go on a long walk. But
thank you. I needed that.
Thank you. I too needed that, like really bad. What else have I been doing? I don't know. I've low-key been like going nuts. Like, and I'm like, oh my God, like what are different things that I do to like be sane. And like the gym, oh my gosh, I'm low-key tired of the gym. Like I'm like,
I love your gym era.
I love the gym. I just don't like my gym.
Yeah.
Like I hate my gym. No, I don't hate my gym. But yeah. Should I get into some gym lore?
Please do. And then also talk about, have you tried other gyms?
Obviously, I think I've only tried like a Planet Fitness and a Crunch Fitness, like different locations. But I was also looking into Lifetime Fitness.
Isn't there one near your house?
There's one in Prudential now.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I could literally walk there and walk back. It's nice as hell.
My friend had Lifetime and she brought me with her and it was nice.
Really?
Yes, but like it's more a little bit like crowded than you would think. It's not as exclusive as it probably used to be, but the amenities are still really nice. It was still really comfortable and like it was nice to me. Like, and they have a lot of staff, so like everything's very well attended. I feel like
that's interesting.
Yeah,
I was literally looking into it.
They had a meal prep thing there.
I saw.
I was like, dang.
They have a lot of like good features and it's big.
Yeah.
I'm like, whoa. I was walking past it. But my gym, I have
the smile is crazy.
Gym anxiety. I talk about it a lot. Like I have a lot of gym anxiety. So obviously after Monkeybar Gate, I was already having like feelings that I need to leave this gym. Like it was just like getting a little too familiar, and I was like, I need to leave this gym. So Monkeybar Gate happened, and I was like, yeah, perfect opportunity. My friend that was working at my current gym, he was like, yeah, you should come to this gym, blah, blah. It's a really nice gym. And they just finished the finishing touches. Like, it's a beautiful gym. I just feel like the staff, and I don't know if this, but this is my truth.
Yes.
The staff there hate my guts. I don't know what I did, but I'm actually really cool with one of the staff members, but I don't know what it is. It's like the weird looks, the little comments.
The gender.
And I wanted to leave the gender out.
Dare I ask?
Girl.
Girl.
Let's just say the women there, like, it's like those, obviously they're there to do their job.
Yeah.
Like, they're just doing their job. Like, of course you're going to fake smile at the customers and like, whatever. But if I would be like at the desk, like talking to my friend, it would be looks and like jumping in and saying like little comments and laughing, and so I'm just like, this is weird.
Yeah.
Because I'm here talking to my friend. You're here working. I don't know if that's
two different things.
But it's like, I also don't know, because I also talk about, I have this fear that everybody is like keying behind my back. But sometimes I do be right. So I'm just like, I don't know.
Please, I'm trying to be serious.
Like I don't know. Like, yeah. But
that's a key, but
what can you do?
And that's honestly it, is that
like I'm there to work out and go home. I go there at 5:00 at the crack of dawn.
Like, and if a bitch is gonna be mad, it's like she already made up her mind about that.
You already made up your mind.
So I mean, there's really nothing much that you can do.
And that's really all you can do. But it's just
ignore
like,
them.
It's unfortunate, because
I need like a lip gloss refresh.
Fuzzball.
Okay. Not sponsored.
I wanna get food from that Korean barbecue place.
Where?
I think it's down the street.
Right.
What else is tea?
Can we talk?
We didn't even introduce ourselves.
Oh, I know. Like, let's do a little,
Hey guys.
We can shop it in.
My name is Rebecca, aka Becky, aka Sexy Nigerian Cancer. This is my lovely co-host.
Okay, I was like, are you giving a little more? Oh, hello, my loves. Oh my God. Like, I can't believe this is happening. But I'm Jam, aka Jamocha Frap, and this is here. We're here.
Yeah. We didn't introduce ourselves, but
like we need to do like a low-key real intro, but could we do an intro video separately?
Like, yeah, for like an intro video?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to figure that out.
Like, it definitely was giving pod vibes. Do you guys need to know us? Like, you're here for the takes. You don't need to know us.
Actually, don't need to know our names.
You don't even need to know who we are. How long was that?
I want to look at,
Oh, there's something I want to talk to.
No, wait, tell me.
Can we talk DD?
Danish deception? I was just about to say that! I'm sorry.
We're here with it.
I'm sorry. I was just about to freaking say that.
Yeah.
We need to talk the Danish deception. Anyeka. How is she saying?
Like, that's, oh my God.
All right, give us a rundown.
All right. Danish deception. We have our OP, Anyeka, and she comes to us about this Danish guy who basically scammed her family, her circle, and many other people where he's from and in China out of money, but it was under the guise of love. Like, and good. And the things we do for love.
The things we do for fucking love. Tell me how you feel.
I feel like I'm so empathetic towards her, and I know I've seen all the takes, and I don't think that they're wrong, and I think there's several degrees of things going on in this story. One, proximity to whiteness, obviously, and like that makes a difference. But two, just kind of being a first love, because she also said that was her first real serious relationship. And three, let's not take the blame away from the men. Men are sneaky and they're deceptive, and they will sell you a dream. So like, I'm sorry if I want a dream. No, I'm kidding.
I'm sorry if I just kept sleeping.
I'm sorry if I just kept sleeping. Like, no, but I'm not one of those girls, so don't even ever take me for that. I'm up on the first creep, the first
very
anything.
light sleeper.
I'm very light sleeper. I'm not one of those girls. But it was her first love. She had some psychological issues also going on, like, and also men are deceitful. So like, I understand. It was the perfect recipe, for a disaster, and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah. Like, at first I'm like, oh God, girl, like, please wrap it up. But then I started seeing more logical takes, more psychological takes, more like criminal takes that like made me change my perspective. Like, men, and even not just like men, like, but especially men will prey on vulnerable people, and even not to scam you out of millions of dollars. They might want to use you for sex. They might want to take your car while you're at work. They might want to need a place to stay.
Hello? Did you see that post breaking down on how to move into a woman's house?
I scrolled right past it. I said, not interested.
I needed to read it, and I've been locked in, so I don't know nothing about the streets, but I needed to read it just in case.
Just in case.
And I've seen that story 10 times over. He had the playbook down to a T. I said, if there's one thing a man is going to do, is learn how to do something scamming and deceitful.
And it's like, unfortunately, this just so happened to be money. And people see money as like the end all be all, like the most valuable thing you can have. But sometimes he will just take your coochie and run. And sometimes he took her pride, crash your car, and
her trust.
Like, a lot of people have been through that. So it's like, at the end of the day, we got to give my girl some grace. At the end of the day. Because men, when did we start siding with men? The DoorDash girl?
Oh. How do you feel about that? And we gotta tread carefully. Because you're not about to cancel us the first episode, okay, of the pod.
The DoorDash girl thing is...
Do you think she should be arrested right now?
No.
What the actual...
That
is a part of the larger problem.
Exactly.
And that is a part of the larger problem. Oh, sorry. Yeah.
I'm sorry. We're just really excited about this, about these topics.
The DoorDash girls are part of a larger problem.
Scaring me. The way the masses are like saying I genuinely do not believe. And it's like, even, it's driving me crazy because it's making me feel crazy the way that everybody has been like victimizing this man.
Yeah. And like, and not to say she's right just objectively off of it. And I do think part of that was a little bit of, I hate to bring it back to Wing, but white womaning in the video, in the initial video. But at the same time, can we not say that men are not predatory and do weird things like that sometimes? And like, maybe it was an accident, he left the door open, but there like are real people who don't do that, and like, it's not accidents, you know what I mean? And they
You're
like
not just
purposefully
leaving your door open and
do that with
having
malice.
Your pants down.
Yeah,
and like you just ordered. Like, come on. Like I feel like I'm in a conspiracy or something. I'm like, hello. Like, is this not obvious that this was purposely done? Whether she used the term SA or harassment or whatever, like,
and it's weird. Like, at the very least, that. Do we not have any empathy for the fact that somebody could walk up and unwillingly see a naked person and be freaked out by it? Now, her reaction, whether you want to discuss its proportionate or not, but let's not treat her like that something weird didn't happen to her.
And that's why
and then she got her account canceled, right, from DoorDash. Yeah. And I'm like,
Girl, I'm like, I cannot believe, like, and I do not think that she should have filmed it, or I would have filmed it, but I wouldn't have posted it. I promise you I would have filmed it, because
I would have
am I walking into?
Who's gonna believe this? I don't know what's going on.
I'm not gonna post it on TikTok, but
and honestly,
I'm thinking, would I have posted it on
TikTok? I might have posted it
on TikTok. I might like, you don't walk into that, like,
I might have posted
like, you don't walk into that every day. I might have posted.
Now I don't think I would have got on screaming like she did,
because she was. Come on,
of course not.
Couldn't, even if we wanted.
Like,
but
we couldn't even get away with that shit. We couldn't even get away with that shit. Like, and that's a different conversation.
She needed to max. She thought it was gonna go a different way, which it should have went. But
because that's how it usually goes.
I think the reaction was unsettling for a lot of people, and then people started using the reaction against her.
And the way they flipped on her.
Oh, it was scary. I watched it in real time.
It was like. Salem witch trials. Like, it was like, whoa, like, what the is going on here?
Girl, I was like, I've never seen, especially to like a young white woman. Like this, they was quick. I said, ooh, but also, I don't think it's deserved.
Yeah.
At the same time.
And I didn't look into the jail thing, so I don't know why she would be arrested. Like, I hope that's a rumor.
No, she was actually arrested.
I wanted that to be fake.
What if it's fake and I'm misinformed?
If you looked at me dead in my eyes and told me she was arrested.
I watched a whole, like, 2 videos on it, like a whole 2 podcasts of my reputable faves talking about it. So I'm like, she definitely was arrested and charged. Maybe not charged. I don't know how the justice system works. Okay, don't sue me.
We'll do a class.
But let's see. DoorDash girl.
Did she have a mugshot? No, I'm kidding. Let's not be messy. Have you ever been arrested?
Yeah, she was arrested. No, I've never been arrested.
Me neither.
Have you been arrested?
No. But
chased by the cops, perhaps?
I've been chased by the cops. And my sister called the police on me when I was like 11 years old, because she swears to this day, look at the camera, to this day, she swears I threw a skateboard at her, and I didn't.
Did you not?
I kicked it at her.
Wait, so why did she?
I kicked it at her, like, with my foot on the ground. And she told the cop I picked it up and chucked it at her. And so she called the cops on me, and then I went in the bathroom. I snuck out the window in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
I left. I went to the park across the street. I'm like 11. I don't know where to go. I went to the park across the street. I'm waiting. I see the cop pull up. He goes inside. I'm waiting like 15 minutes. And then as I'm walking back, I thought he was gone. As I'm walking back, he's coming out the front door at my sister. And he's like older black man. He's yelling at me. He's like, you think you're grown? You think it's funny? And you know, when you're 11, like, I could laugh in his face now, but when I was 11, I was pissed. I'm like,
yeah.
What the fuck are you talking to me? I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to me like that? I wasn't saying that because I was a little scared. But I was just like, you know, trying to act tough. Like, what the fuck? He's like,
Girl.
you need to respect your elders and blah, 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 and just yelling at me. And I hated my sister at that time. I was like, you bitch, I'm going to get you back. I'm going to get you back.
Did you get her back?
No, I didn't.
Darn.
And I was literally over there the next week. But that's the only time I ever got the, like, cops called on me.
You're sick and twisted and hilarious.
And I always wondered if I had a record because of that. Like, that doesn't give you a record, right? You only get a record if you have a crime.
No, girl.
But, like, if they search me up, do you think that would come up, that incident?
No.
He didn't have to make a report about it?
Probably.
Yeah. Maybe it's a public record.
Maybe if the FBI was searching.
And it would come up. They would say
like,
she had violent tendencies since she was 11 years old. It was in the making. They should have known when she threw the skateboard at her sister.
So
That's tea.
that is so funny. Like DD, DoorDash girl.
Like,
both.
where are we at for time?
Like 45 minutes. You guys are almost good.
Oh my gosh, it felt
That
like it's been so
flew.
long. For me, I feel like it's been long. I felt like we were at least at an hour. I feel like we've been
thought we
yapping
were
for
at, like,
long.
25 minutes.
25 minutes.
literally.
That's crazy.
Well, you guys want to wrap it up?
Yeah. I think that's good for a first episode unless you have
Yeah.
more.
I mean, I have a lot of lore.
Oh, I know, but we have to
So
save some.
I was like, we can talk about it next week.
We
I
can
think
talk
I
about it
want to save
Every
like a little bit to see how it develops over the next week.
mhm.
Some of it is kind of fresh.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh my God.
Like,
Thank you guys for listening.
of course. Like, I'm so excited. And
Shout out Rise for letting us
use this.
have our
I know,
pod
right?
here.
Literally.
We love.
I know.
And please stay tuned for more. Please come back next week.
Can we do a sign off?
Yeah.
Let's, like, should it have BeanGirls in it, or are we gassing it?
Gas.
It's gas. All right.
Well, how would you do it?
I don't know. We can think of it a different time. It doesn't have to be perfect. You know, the first episode. But yes, I think that's it. Like, that's a wrap.
Bye, guys.